What's up, class of 2021? My name is Mr. Hermine, Deputy Principal at Clovis East, and this is Mrs. Perez.
Yes, Activities Director.
Hey, we're happy to kind of provide some exciting information about this upcoming graduation. I know we haven't had a lot of opportunity to kind of connect with you, but we do have a plan for a traditional style graduation of La Monica this year that we're getting everything situated and worked out. It takes a lot of planning, but it's worth it for the class of 21. And we want to make sure we give you the best graduation experience possible, especially after this year. This year's graduation will be in La Monica. We have safety protocol in place. You will be masked for graduation. You will be 3 feet apart with 6 feet of rows between each row graduates. So safety is going to be paramount to anything we do this year, but we're just excited to give you an opportunity to have a traditional type graduation. It's going to look a little differently than it has in the past. Typically, if you've ever attended Clovis Unified graduation, the graduates are sitting in bleachers. We want to make sure we provide an additional spacing, so it'll be more kind of like a college type of graduation where you're sitting in chairs on the actual field, and both sides of the stadium will have families, which will be exciting, as well as the section behind you will also have chairs where families can go ahead and sit there and watch the ceremony. The biggest thing about the ceremony are tickets. So Mrs. Barres is going to quickly talk about tickets right now.
Yeah. So basically, in order to participate, you have to sign up. We need to know logistically how many kids are going to attend, because we know that maybe this isn't an event that everyone wants to participate in. So you're going to do a couple things. So you're going to have a ticket reservation form, basically, that's going to be sent to your parents, and that should be sent out tomorrow, which is Wednesday, and it will be sent out. And in that, you are going to confirm if you are going to participate in the graduation ceremony. And this is your final commitment. Yes, you are participating, so that way we can move forward with the seating and all of the other graduation kind of planning we need to do. So you're going to reserve that, and then you're also going to submit who in your household is attending the ceremony. So as you know, you get 6 tickets. If you have at least 2 people in your household that are vaccinated, then you get an additional 2 tickets. So if you have 1 extra person that's vaccinated, you'll get 1 extra ticket, up to 2. And this does not include you. So we need you to confirm who in your household will be attending. You're getting yourself signed up for graduation. And what we will do is go through, confirm, you'll upload your vaccination record, all of that, and then we'll confirm and get your tickets ready. And then we will pass out those tickets with your caps and gowns, which we will do. We'll talk about that in a moment. The other thing that you are doing as part of that process is signing your graduation contract. So Mr. Hyden's going to talk to you a little bit about what that grad contract is.
And that's very important. This is something we do every year. Every senior has to sign a grad contract. Participating in graduation is a privilege. I want to make sure we stress that. It's an opportunity for you to showcase what you've done your high school days, and basically opportunity for families to celebrate your accomplishment. It's a huge accomplishment. So it is a privilege to participate, and you have to sign the contract. And really what we're looking at with the contract is you need to be in good standing. And that looks like academics. For you to graduate, you're going to have to pass all your classes. Make sure you're communicating with your teachers. Make sure you communicate with your counselor that you're basically on pace to graduate. Obligation. If you have any form of obligation, you need to make sure you basically take care of that. What does an obligation look like? It could be a textbook. It could be a uniform. It could be discipline. You have a Saturday school or after school detention. All those need to be taken care of before graduation, or even before graduation practice, I'll be honest with you. So make sure you take care of all that. And then I know that a lot of you are going to be attending prom that's coming up. We want to make sure that we are making the right decision moving forward, because if you make a poor choice, not just at the prom, but maybe somewhere else, that could result from you being removed from graduation. Last thing we want to do. We want to make sure you're attending graduation We want to make sure that you're taken care of. So what is the deadline to make sure you are going to go ahead and participate in graduation? And that is going to be May 17th. We call that White Card Day. You might have heard about White Card Day. You don't have any idea what that really means. All it means is that a teacher will submit a list, and if your name is on that list, that means you are not walking. That's the deadline, is the 17th of May. We don't want to get to that point at all. That's why we're stressing be in good standing in everything you do. We want to make sure you are participating in graduation. Am I leaving anything out, Mrs. Perez?
No, that's perfect.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Mr. Hamiden, sorry, athletic obligations with uniforms and stuff.
So communicate with your coach, make sure you're returning that. Look in your room, you might have it somewhere laying around. So all they're wanting is whatever it is that you basically took, and just return that as soon as possible. Some of you might still be participating in sports, right? And we understand that because this has been kind of a strange year, and basically a timeline for participation has been extended. So we understand that. So that needs to be taking place after. Just make sure you communicate with the coach and return what you need to return out of respect for that program, okay? And then one of the other things that we want to make sure we stress is graduation practices. Many of you are probably like, wait a minute, we're actually having graduation practice this year? Absolutely, we're having graduation practice here. We're actually having 4 graduation practice. So here's what we're stressing. When you show up for a graduation practice, you need to be in dress code. What does that mean? Facial hair, those nose rings that you're able to cover right now with a face mask. We're going to have every individual behind a plexiglass remove their face mask, okay? Again, to participate in graduation is a privilege. We want to make sure you're in dress code. We want to make sure that you understand that there is a level of respect for this process, right, to participate in this. And we need to make sure that we are fulfilling that by following school policy and board policy. Okay, so when you show up for your first graduation practice, we will be checking dress code, and we will be sending you home if you are out of dress code. There's no second option at that point. And we're not allowed to have you miss any of the graduation practices. So just know the first 2 will be in a gym, socially distanced, of course. And then the third one will be actually at the track field. We're gonna duplicate what LaMonica would look like. And then the 4th one, which is on the day of graduation, will be in LaMonica. Am I missing anything?
We just need to make sure, because it's going to be the process is going to be different getting you in. So everyone just needs to be on time, and we will release all of the dates and times of graduation practices and everything in the next day or 2. We're just confirming a few things, but you've got to be there on time. Don't make everyone wait. We don't have time. Like we're cramming so much in. We're going to be doing some senior meeting stuff on that first day. We're going to have some breakfast for you. And there's a lot to cover, and we're going to try to throw it in and make it happen, but we're going to need your help and cooperation and participation to make this happen. And there's a lot of people working really hard to execute this large event in a short amount of time, but we're very excited to do so, and we want this to happen, but we need you to do your part by not prolonging the process. Be in dress code, be on time, be ready to go, pay attention, and just be ready for us to move through it as quickly as possible to get you out of there.
Yeah, and some people might not want to participate in graduation, and we respect that. And for those individuals that opt not to graduate, you just need to basically communicate with us or communicate with the council and just let us know. It doesn't mean that you don't get your diploma. It doesn't mean you don't get your cap and gown. It doesn't mean that you don't get your diploma case. You'll get all those things that the graduates are getting. Because you are a graduate, you're just not participating in the ceremony. And I want to make sure we understand that. If you pass all your classes and have all your credits, you are going to graduate. You might not participate in the ceremony, and that's fine. That's completely up to you. But you will get those things after the ceremony. I just want to make sure we stress that. You'll get your diploma, the case cover, and your cap and gown after the 26th. And then you're able to go ahead and keep those basically for as long as you want. I mean, those belong to you, really. Yeah. Anything else?
No, we just want to touch base on a few things just to kind of close this out. The biggest thing we can leave you with over the next few weeks is communication. We are going to be communicating often and rapidly with everything because things are changing so quickly, and that's excellent. And we're trying to provide you with as many things as possible to cram in over the next few weeks, but we are only weeks out. And so it is essential that you check your email, check your grade level Google Classroom every day, because there's probably going to be information coming through those avenues. And the reason we haven't been bombarding you quite yet is because we're still waiting on a few things. I hate, giving you little bits at a time. I want to give all of that to you. So it will be coming up probably tomorrow where you're going to start getting that information pretty frequently. So make sure that you're checking that. And if you need any information, please send me an email and I will get back to you and kind of direct you where to go if you don't know how to join your Google Classroom. The other thing I want to tell you about is some of these senior events and activities that we have. Of course, prom tickets are on sale right now. The last opportunity you have to purchase your prom bid is this Friday, the 7th. So you're going to want to make sure you do that. Tickets are selling fast, but we're not selling out. So don't stress about that. You'll still get a ticket. I don't anticipate completely selling out. We may sell out of one of the fire or ice, but that's okay because once you eat dinner, you can roam back and forth through fire and ice, both of those sections. It's going to be an amazing event. So if you need financial help getting yourself there, we have discount tickets available. We have financial assistance. We want you to participate. Please, well, I'm gonna fall over. So please come and talk to us. I'm so excited about prom, so please come and talk to us, and we'll make sure to figure out a way to make it happen. The other thing is that white card day will be on the 17th. Again, all obligations cleared, ready to go. You don't actually want a white card. A white card actually means you're not going to graduate. So it's kind of a weird thing that they call it that. But white card day is your official last day. Cap and gown distribution, that's where we are also going to distribute your graduation banners that we give to you every year as a gift. And then that is where we're going to distribute any awards that you have earned. So you have those ahead of time. And then most importantly, your graduation ticket. So if you are participating, you want to get your cap and gown on that day. If you're not participating, you will get your caps and gowns and all of those accolades and different things after graduation. So you'll be able to pick that up at the school. But if you're participating, get your cap and gown. If you don't have your grad contract signed, you will not get your cap and gown. So you're going to want to take care of that. It's electronic. It will be sent to your parents. And so you want to make sure that you have that filled out. Other thing we're going to be doing is the senior extravaganza. And basically that is going to be a senior kind of picnic for you, senior sunset, senior slideshow, senior movie night, kind of all in one event. We have some prizes to give to you. We'll be doing some raffling off of different things. So that will be a really fun event that's going to take place on the 20th. So we encourage you to come. And like Mr. Hamiden said, you want to make good decisions. So don't mess it up for yourself. You're so close to the end. Just soak in the last of your senior year, despite all of the craziness, and enjoy these events and attend them, if you feel comfortable. And we'll always have safety precautions, of course. And then the last event that we're waiting on official approval for, and what we're trying really hard to make happen for you, is the Parade of Graduates. We know when we surveyed you, that was a really important event to you. We've been working with our elementary schools. So we're going to give you more information on that. It's not official yet, but we're tentatively looking at that event on the 24th. If for some reason that can't happen due to restrictions, we will do a digital version. So either way, we will need student speakers. So if you're interested in speaking to the elementary schools, we're going to send them a video message so that their students can participate and hear, the great words of wisdom you guys have as you're finishing out your education career at public school right now. But if you would like to do that, please send me an email and I'll give you additional information. Okay, it's going to be great. Attend, go to everything. I'm sure there's something we missed. We did military signing day today, so congrats and thank you again to those students who are going into the military and service. And we're going to try to throw some other stuff at you along the way, but just keep checking your email. Hang in there. I know it's been such a hard year, but you deserve all of the things that we can make happen for you in these next couple weeks. And please reach out to us if you need anything or have any questions. And let's do it. Let's finish off the year strong.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're excited about graduation this year. We're excited to have it in La Monica. We're excited to have kind of something traditional that we could basically focus on. So we're excited moving forward. We just need to make sure you guys are making the right choice. Be smart about what you do. Complete whatever course. Finals are next week, seniors. Finals start next week, and then that weekend after that, it's prom, and then we have AP testing going on as well. So take care of what you need to take care of. Good luck on your studies. We look forward to seeing you pick up your cap and gown and at graduation meeting as well. So take care of yourself.
All right. Bye, guys.